Your coaching job is on the line. They will get rid of your ass, Kevin. And it's not, no one is going to have no sympathy for you just because Deshaun Watson is suspended. You need to use all your resources. Annexation of Puerto Rico, you pulling out all the stops. Damn it, you throwing that big joker on the table off the rip. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You're not holding those spades. I need to see big joker, little joker, deuce, and then the ace. Don't hold that to the last 4 cards. Play all your cards and do it for 11 weeks.
Cuz isn't cocktail podcast. Cuz isn't cocktail podcast. Cuz isn't cocktail podcast. That's rude. That's rhyme. Like Steph and LeBron. Cuz isn't cocktail.
There's no need to be afraid.
From the NBA to the MLB, we cover all sports, every team, every league. Quote of the day, cocktail of the week. That's Monday at noon, every single week. We always do a fact check when it comes to stat sheets, trades, max contracts, MVPs, and injuries.
And here it is, season 2. We are back for another episode of the Cousin Cocktails podcast. It's been a long time, Rube. Feel like I ain't seen you in a minute.
Right, a real long time.
Man, but as we always do, I'm Ron. This is Rube. Say what's up to him.
What's going on, y'all? Back for season 2, episode 1. We about to get it cracking. Stay tuned. This is soon to be your favorite podcast.
Most definitely. As you can tell, we got a new setup. You know what I'm saying? We got some new merch. we got official cups. We got signage. Like, we ain't no, like Rube said, this ain't no kitty mess. Like,
right.
we take it serious. You know what I'm saying? We have fun, but this the real deal Holyfield when it comes to podcasts. We bring you all the latest information, whether it be high school sports, college sports, video games,
Life.
yeah, life, busted pipes.
We don't want to talk about that right now.
Camping, but just everything. So sit back, relax, take the words out of my cousin Rube's mouth. Get your favorite cocktail ready, because you're in for a good one. What we got this week, Rube?
This week, we're starting off season 2 with a whiskey. We're going with the Maker's Mark. All right, so we're going Maker's Mark, 45% by volume. So you know that's a little strong cocktail from the barrels of Kentucky. Dark age, you know, if you like a whiskey, we're going to let you know how this is. Like I said, get your cocktails ready, and here we go.
All right,
here we go with our neat pour. See the new merch? Got the Cousin Cocktail official, established in 2022.
God.
Ooh, a little strong.
A little.
Like we always do, we're going to clink it up. Yeah, that's one of them ones.
Well, I will say this.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't as bad as it was. It's not triggering me like it did before.
Okay.
It's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
It got a little bit of a sweet note to it.
Okay.
I don't know where I'm getting that from. I can't really specify what sweetness I'm tasting. It's definitely a smooth whiskey. And the bite is not too bad. But overall, a scale of 1 to 10, I give a 4.
I'm going to go 6.
Let's see, what's this mix?
And the reason I'm going to go 6 because, as you guys know, if you watch the podcast, I'm a whiskey connoisseur. Mm-hmm. So I do like the whiskey, but this one has a little bite to it, especially on the back of the tongue. Mm-hmm. I'm not getting no sweet note. I'm getting a heavy oak flavor from the Maker's Mark. From the shot, that was just a shot in his glass, so we just shot that and held it on. But from a shot point, I'm not taking shots of this, but I will neat sip this for sure.
Mm-hmm. And you know there's real wax on top too.
Yeah.
I mean, I give it to them. The presentation is nice.
Yeah.
They took their time.
Everyone is a special bottle, so it's not none of them the same. They're all dipped. So.
Yeah. Dipped and ripped. All right, Root, what we got this week?
All right, so what we got this week, we going Cleveland Cavaliers. They got a new face of the franchise. And I think that boy's going to be so nice to fit in with these Cavaliers. Talking Spider Mitchell. How did you like the trade?
I thought they did a very good job.
Excellent.
You know, Donovan Mitchell is a perennial scorer.
Mm-hmm.
What sticks out to me is his performance in the bubble.
Okay.
So when they were going up against, particularly that round against Denver, when it was him going against
Jamal Murray.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And they were going for like 45, 50 a night, going back and forth. Very impressed in that. I like his hustle.
Mm-hmm.
They say he's a liability on defense. I don't really see it as much.
I don't either.
It's not like he's lazy on defense. He's just a little vertically challenged when it comes to guards.
Right.
But, you know, I like it. And then as far as what the Cavs had to give up, the thought process was this.
Mm-hmm.
The Cavs were on the cusp of playoffs this year.
Right.
They figured to take a step next year. So even without Donovan Mitchell, their draft pick to them didn't have as much value as Donovan Mitchell.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? In the NBA, with there only being 12 players per team, you know, if you ain't got a top 12 to 15 pick, it's kind of like having a 5th, 6th, 7th round pick if you're playing football.
Yeah.
So then what you going to do with 5th, 6th, 7th round picks?
Going fish in the barrel.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, how many NBA players are superstars that was drafted in the 2nd round or that was drafted outside the top 20?
Yeah.
And if you're a playoff team, you basically drafted in the 20s and up. So, to me, for Cleveland to trade those two unprotected, they're keeping their draft pick for 2024. I think.
Mm-hmm.
And you know why they're doing that.
Right.
Just in case Bronny goes straight to the NBA.
Yeah.
Gotta protect that asset just in case they can have something.
Seat filler.
Yep, something to do for that. And then as far as them trading away Larry Marketing, look last season on season 1, you know, I can't stand Larry Marketing because he's 7 feet and can't play defense. And Colin Sexton was an odd man out anyway.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
You know, like, I appreciate his hustle. I appreciate him being with the Cavs all year.
Right.
But he was the odd man out. So to me, like, they kind of damn near got him for giving up nothing. Like, them draft picks, you know what I'm saying? What were they going to end up being? So I'm very happy with the trade.
Yeah, I love the trade. There's nothing that they gave up that's going to be like, oh, that come back to bite us. Mm-hmm. And even though I like Abaji as a pick, he's a freshman, like a freshman coming into high school. He's not a proven player. So he's not proven. So they're like, okay, we give him up and he turned out to be good. So be it. Mm-hmm. You can't say, oh, they're giving up all these picks, but don't have nothing, only got Mitchell in return. We're looking at it as these picks are imaginary players. Mm-hmm. We got physical player right here. Mm-hmm. So we know what Donovan Mitchell is. Mm-hmm. He's a 25, 27-point scorer a night. Mm-hmm. He's electrifying. He's going to fill seats. And he was that, I believe he's that scoring guy we missed that, like, all right, we need a bucket. Go ahead and give us a bucket.
To close out a game.
Yeah, so I think that's perfect. Only thing I think that we need now as the Cavaliers is a wing. A 3-wing that can play defense and knock down consistent shots. Yeah. Like, other than that, we're good.
Because Okoro can play some defense, you know what I'm saying?
Can't knock him down, though.
He can finish in transition, mm-hmm. but he can't hit a wide open jump.
Right, yeah.
Consistently, he can't.
All right, so let's get to the cocktail of the week.
Cocktail of the week.
Made with the maker's mark here. This is a whiskey lemon drop. Not your ordinary vodka lemon drop. This is a whiskey lemon drop. Never had it before. Shout out to Brown Hand for making this drink for us.
Thanks, Brown Hand.
We're going to clank this up. This is actually freshly squozen lemon juice.
That's squozen. Not squeezed, but squozen.
And try to hit the side with the sugar on it just to get that sweetness as well.
Trying to put some sugar in my tank.
Clink it up again.
Pretty tart.
Yeah, hit it with the side of the sugar.
Whiskey lemonade, what the trees.
That,
I remember that. Yeah. That Gucci song.
Yeah.
Lemonade.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all know this whiskey lemon drop is not bad. If you like lemon heads, think of it as a lemon head. If you like lemon heads, the sweetness that goes into the tartness, you would like this whiskey lemon drop.
Like my man Cameron said, lemon head, end up dead, ice like Winnipeg. Gemstones, Flintstones. You can say I'm French. But nah, I like it. It's pretty good. I like lemonade. So
right. Okay.
It's hard for you to mess up a lemonade drink.
Right.
This could be Tito's. This could be Maker's Mark. This could be Cavassier. If it's mixed with lemonade, 9 out of 10 times, I'm gonna like it.
Yeah.
And that's how I feel about this. We made another whiskey lemonade.
Yeah, it's a lemon drop though.
Okay.
So this is actually
This tastes more like lemon than the other one did.
right because it's fresh lemons.
Freshly squeezed.
Yeah, freshly squeezed lemon.
Yeah, okay.
So this is for the ingredients is 2 parts Maker's Mark, freshly squeezed lemonade. I mean lemons. Got me saying lemonade. Freshly squeezed lemon, 1 part simple syrup, and sugar on the rim.
Okay. It ain't bad.
Yeah.
Not bad at all. If you mix it now with the Maker's Mark, I'm
Yeah.
cool with it.
Yeah, I can take that.
Just don't tell me it's Maker's Mark. And like we do, happy hour, lemon drops with the Maker's Mark.
Oh, I'll take them.
$5 hollers all night.
Yeah, I'll take them.
Keep them coming.
Yeah.
Okay, what else we got, Rube?
All right, so we're going to our brethren down the road looking at college. We're looking at the expansion of the college football playoff. We're going to 12 teams in 2026. And also, we're going to give you some feedback in which what we think is going to be the Final Four of the college playoff this year.
That expansion was inevitable.
Yeah.
There was no way they could keep going with 14. Main reason, because the same 4 damn teams keep making it every year.
But I thought they would do 8 instead of 12. I didn't think they were going to jump straight to 12.
That was a large jump, but I feel like the reason that they went ahead and jumped all the way to 12 is because they're trying to include some of these bowl games and make these bowl games relevant.
Yeah.
So before you had the college football playoff and all these bowl games, you was watching every bowl game.
Yeah.
Pinstripe Bowl, Minor Key Bowl,
RL Carrier Bowl,
Carrier
Duke's
Bowl,
Mayonnaise Bowl,
Hawaii Bowl, Alamo Bowl. Yeah, like you was watching all those. And then when they did the college playoff, it was kind of like, well, them bowls don't mean nothing because the only bowls that we care about is Sugar, Fiesta, Rose, and Orange. You know, so all them other bowls really didn't mean as much.
Right.
Now, what you do to expand the playoffs, I guarantee you that those 12, so it was 12 teams.
12 teams, yeah.
So those 6 games.
Yeah, New Year's 6 is going to turn into that.
That's gonna be your perennial bowls
Yeah.
once again, and that's all about money. That's really all.
Oh, yeah, it's all about
that. And it really has just turned into a rematch of the SEC championship and whoever the other 2 at-large teams is. Because every year so far, it's been Georgia and Alabama, Alabama and Georgia, and Georgia and Alabama, and Alabama and Georgia. Then you sprinkle in a little Clemson here, and you throw in a random wild card team, Ohio State, Michigan,
LSU,
Notre Dame, Cincinnati, some team that you don't feel like Oregon that ain't going. But your 2 perennials is going to be them SEC teams.
Yeah.
So now expanding a little bit, let some of these other teams get a chance to at least sniff the playoffs.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And feel like it's not a one shot, and if you're not in the Power 6. Also, what it really does is it makes it so that you can make it to a college football playoff without only having one loss.
Right. Yeah.
I feel like that's something I really hate about college football.
Yeah, you gotta have a perfect schedule to get there.
Not even that. It's not if you lose or not. It's when you lose.
Yeah.
They do it with Alabama all the time.
Yeah.
Alabama can lose early in the year to Auburn or something like that. But then let them make it to the
SEC championship
and lose to Georgia. They will still trying to find a way. Like, well, Alabama, they have been blowing teams out, and they will try so hard to get Alabama in that playoff still with 2 losses. So, not saying that every 2-loss team still has a chance, but at least it kind of takes the pressure off. Yeah. Where if you lose or you trip up early, the season ain't a wash in week 2.
Yeah, I think
you ain't about to make it to the playoffs.
With that 12-team playoff, I think they're going to do what you were talking about. They're going to wash out conferences. And I think it's going to end up being North and South.
Oh, make a super conference?
Yep. I think it's going to be North and South. Then them 6 teams in the South and 6 teams in the North.
Yep.
And you guys go ahead and clash. Because the Pac-12 is basically dismantled. Washington and Washington State talking about coming to Big Ten already. And UCLA and can't think of the other team was already coming to the Big Ten. So now that's going to only give the Pac-12 8 teams. So, and with the Big 12 only have 8 teams now because Texas and Oklahoma leaving to the SEC. Like, where's the conference thing? So I just think it's going to be North and South. Yep. Y'all play it out. Best 6 from North, best 6 from South. That's 12 teams.
Was it USC? UCLA and USC?
I believe so. Yeah, coming to the Big Ten.
USC?
Yeah, I believe so.
Were Lincoln Riley?
Coming to the Big Ten. So, like, that kills confidence because you looking at it out now, the Big Ten has 16 teams, and and the SEC has 18 teams.
27.
So-
they got a lot.
Right, so now it's like, who we gonna pull from? We can't pull from an 18 conference.
Yeah.
And the ACC got 12 teams.
Yeah.
So them the only 3 conferences that got 10 plus teams.
Yeah. ACC got 12 teams and 13 of them up.
Right. Like, so like I think it's gonna really come down to like what you said, a North and South Super Conference, North Super Conference South,
and then a bunch of at-large.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I could see that happening, and I would love that to happen more like the NFL.
And then Notre Dame still ain't gonna be in the conference because
Nope. They're gonna be like, nope, we independent for the rest. Which I like. I'm a Notre Dame fan, so I'll take it.
Man, how you feel about that game? Man, okay, so off script. How you feel about that game against Ohio State?
I thought we had them, and the reason I thought we had them because that coach played for Ohio State. He wanted to get his first win for coaching a full season against Ohio State, and I'm like, oh, they playing hella great game, and then it's just like second half they was like.
So this is what happened, and this is gonna segue to the next topic.
Mm-hmm.
This is what happened. My dad called, you know what I'm saying? He was like, man, I don't know about Ohio State. Look like they're gonna lose. You know, all of a sudden I was like, Dad, this is what it is. Notre Dame don't have the dogs in the fight to keep up with Ohio State.
Mm-hmm.
They are not gonna win the shootout with Ohio State.
Right.
What Notre Dame is gonna do is take all the air out the ball. They're gonna run the hell out the ball over and over again. They're gonna let that clock flirt with 5 and 3 seconds before they snap it every time. And if Ohio State can't stop the run, they are going to matriculate the ball down the field, 10, 15 play drives, and Ohio State gonna mess around and see the ball once or twice per quarter, and that's it. If Notre Dame keep on marching this ball down the field, throwing the ball over and over again on 3rd and short, now it's wide open because the play action is wide open now because you're trying to use all your resources to stop the run, and all the while Ohio State and all them weapons and all that speed and that quarterback and all that is just sitting there holding the clipboard waiting to get on. And then once you've been on the sideline for that long, once you get on the field, you have no rhythm.
Right.
You cold as ice. You damn near got to stretch again because you've been standing on the sideline 30 minutes real time, 16 minutes, 12 to 15 minutes of football time.
Right.
You've been on the sidelines for a long time. But I told my dad, what's going to change is this. First of all, Ohio State got to stop the run.
Yeah.
Second of all, when Ohio State gets the ball back, they have to score. And I ain't talking field goals, they need touchdowns. I said that as soon as Ohio State do this, stop, touchdown, stop, touchdown, the game is over. Because now you're forcing Notre Dame to throw the ball, which they don't want to do. Now you can peel back on them defense end, you get your pass rush in and whatnot. Now you incomplete pass, the clock is stopping, they're getting off the field, and the game is over.
And what they were forcing Notre Dame to do is throw outside the numbers. Because inside the numbers, Notre Dame was killing them. Out when they had to start throwing outside the numbers, it was just like
but that tight end from Notre Dame, ooh, that dude, he gonna be cool. He got a Baltimore Ravens jersey waiting on him. he going one of 3 places. He's going to Baltimore. He's going to New England. He's going to San Francisco.
or Kansas City.
He's going to one of them 3 teams. That tight end is like 6'7", athletic, catching everything.
When he stretched out for that ball and snagged it in and was able to keep on.
Yeah, we need to hold on to that damn ball while he's running.
Yeah.
But like I said, segue. The last thing I told my father is, this is exactly how I want to see the Browns play on Sunday. So that leads us to the Browns in this NFL season. Kevin Stefanski, I hope you was watching Ohio State Notre Dame, because how that Notre Dame coach called that game is exactly how I want to see you play the first 11 weeks of the season. It ain't ugly. I mean, it's not pretty. No one likes it. I don't give a damn. You got 2 of the best running backs in the league.
And 2 serviceable ones behind them.
Yep. You got a top 3 offensive line, run the damn ball 8 ways from Sunday every week. And then get to 3rd and 3, 3rd and 2. And then that's when you can trot out Jacoby Brissett and let him do a play action and roll out. But Notre Dame, again, damn near wasted that whole damn first quarter. If the Browns come out against Carolina and run the ball over and over, and I don't care if we have 15 play drives and it's first down, second down, third down, first down, second down, third down, first down, and by the time we either got to kick the field goal because we stalled out at the 30-yard line, there is 1 minute left to go on the clock. Oh well, because we got a good defense. And if that defense get the ball right back, there is nothing more deflating to the offense to be like, damn, now we ain't getting the ball for another 45 minutes because they can't stop the run. That is exactly how I want to see the Browns play. It's just like Notre Dame. Now, I want them to win. unlike
Right.
Notre Dame did. But I want them to execute that same thing. Don't try to get out dog shit out here. Kevin Stefanski, whoever that other head coach is, the offense coordinator. He got the.
I'm about
the
to say Joe.
The ball
Joe is
guy.
the defensive coordinator. I
Yeah,
can't think of his name.
whatever your name is, don't get all cute. I don't need to see empty sets.
Yeah.
Empty sets are a thing of the past. Do not come out here in 5
Deshaun
wide.
Watson is not our quarterback right now.
Exactly. I don't need to see 5 wide. Hell, I don't want to see 1 running back and 4 wide.
Right.
We ain't got 4 good wide receivers. Give me 2 backs in the backfield at all damn times. I don't care if that's Felton and Hunt. I don't care if that's Hunt and Chubb. I don't care if that's Chubb and Ford. I need to see 2 damn backs in that backfield. And I want you to pull out all the damn stops.
Right.
Wildcat, triple reverse. Your damn coaching job is on the line. Not to run on the rant here.
Right.
Your coaching job is on the line. They will get rid of your ass, Kevin. And it's not. No one is going to have no sympathy for you just because Deshaun Watson is suspended. You need to use all your resources. Annexation of Puerto Rico. You pulling out all the stops. Damn it, you throwing that big joker on the table off the rip. You know what I'm saying? You're not holding those spades. I need to see big joker, little joker, deuce, and then the ace. Don't hold that to the last 4 cards. Play all your cards and do it for 11 weeks in a row. And then when Deshaun Watson come, then you can go back to whatever the playbook was. But there's nothing to save. There's nothing to hold on. We're not trying to keep no war secrets. You're not trying to live to fight another day. You're trying to win every damn game. And especially against Carolina Panthers, you better win this damn game. You have no excuse why not to beat the Carolina Panthers. None.
So I got 3 things in which the Browns need to do to win on Sunday. Time of possession, meaning run the ball, just like my counterpart said. I almost went crazy.
It's hard to keep
Special teams. Special teams. Punter, do not outkick your coverage. Coverage, get y'all butts down the field. Special teams are going to be crucial in this game. And we need to see the defense perform. They've been saying the defense, the Browns defense is okay. All they got is Myles Garrett. Y'all forgetting about my man's on the other side, Clowney. He's a run stopper. So you can run my man McCaffrey all you want. We will shut that down. Baker, he already know how the secondary play. Secondary, if Baker starts flinging that joint, we need 2 or 3 of them things. 2 or 3.
Because you're going to take chances.
Yeah, we need 2 or 3 of them. So I'm saying, run the ball, time of possession. Special teams, we need our field goal kicker. Field goal kicker, cool. We're going to make field goals. Our punter, you cannot outkick the coverage, and the coverage cannot outrun the punt. And we need our defense to show up, and the game is in the bag.
Yep. Alex Van Pelt is that offensive coordinator.
Okay. And the game is in the bag. And there's nothing else to say behind that. If we do those 3 things, and I'm not a Browns coach, I'm not a Browns player, I'm just a fucking ecstatic fan. If we do those 3 things, we will win the game. I promise.
And on that note, now let me put my imaginary coaching hat on. Here are the keys to stopping Baker Mayfield. Because there's some people in this city, Rube, for some reason, that are scared of Baker like he the big bad boogeyman.
Like Aaron Rodgers is about.
We have seen Baker Mayfield for the past 4 years. We know what Baker is good at. We know what he ain't good at.
Exactly.
I am a proud season ticket member. I see every Browns game. I know exactly what Baker Mayfield can't do. And if you don't know, get your pencils ready because I'm about to tell you exactly how to stop Baker Mayfield. Number 1, rush through the A-gaps. Pressure right in his face. Baker don't like pressure right in his face. So if you get instant pressure up to A-gaps, that rattles him. Number 2, take away the first read. Baker gets very inaccurate when he has to go to his second and third read. If you let Baker snap the ball, turn to the left, and fire, he's going to throw that thing on the dart. If you let Baker do a play action pass, step up, and launch, he's going to hit the receiver in stride. But if you make Baker step up, look to the left, it's not there, look to the right, and now he's, oh shit, should I throw it not? And then that's where he messed up. True or false?
True. He's been doing that since college.
Take away his first read. Rex Ryan said it 4 years ago. Baker is a one-read quarterback.
True.
So take away the first read, and you cool. Last but not least, I don't care where Baker go, what city he play for, or what T-shirt he get made. Baker is 6 feet tall in cleats. get your hands up. We have had balls
Batted
batted
all
down
the time.
forever. So if you can't make it to him on the pass rush, which again goes back to step number 1, which is to rush up the middle, put your hands up and bat the ball down. Because again, he's not a tall quarterback. Last but not least, play Baker Mayfield as if you're playing basketball. He is very, very, very right-handed. Anytime he scrambles to the right. Every single time. If you cannot get there with your pass rush somebody off the right side to force Baker to run to the left, where he's even more inaccurate because he's throwing across his body. He doesn't do a good job of setting his feet, so make him run to the left. It don't take Joe Woods to figure that out. Ron from Cousin Cocktails told you exactly what to do to stop Baker Mayfield.
And also, if you look at this, like you say, Baker is very right-handed. Who's on that right side? Our best run stopper. So if he run outside to scramble up, Clowney is there. I'm not worried about Clowney getting beat or getting shook by Baker Mayfield. I'm not worried about that. So, it's there. We just gave y'all the 3 keys. Follow them keys. The Browns will be victorious Sunday, September 11th.
And there's no excuse. We paying Myles Garrett $1 billion to make sacks. We playing Denzel Ward $500 million to get picks. We playing Clowney. You know what I'm saying? We got studs across the board.
Yeah.
Did you watch the NFL top 100 players?
Yeah.
Was Baker on there?
No.
Has he ever been on there?
No.
We got top 100 player running back, Chubb. Top 100 player at DN, Miles. Top 100 player at corner, Denzel. We have no excuse why not to win this football game against Baker Mayfield and the Carolina Panthers. None whatsoever.
All right. With that being said, we're going to give you a couple of games and our picks of the week for week 1.
All you bettors, get your money out. Write this down. We're about to go ahead and give you the lines on 3 of our picks. So any of these states out there that got them parlay going, we're about to give you a 3-game parlay real quick of who we think is going to cover.
All right. So first, I got New England and Miami. Miami is at -3.5. I would take Miami with that -3.5. I believe New England is not there yet to the point of their quarterback play. Miami, they got some speedsters out there.
Yeah, all over. Because they got Waddle, Hill, and their running back, Mostert's there too.
Yeah,
and Gesicki at times.
Yeah, and then you look at, like, if you watch the preseason, Tua looked like Tua from college.
He do, but
he looks like Tua from college.
But it's preseason though.
But I'm saying, like, from what you saw previously to now, Tua looked like he made a couple strides. I'm taking New England. I'm taking Miami with the points, with the -3. I think that's a safe bet. Okay. So, if y'all are listening, take Miami. Next one I have, got my Raiders against the Chargers. Got the Chargers at 3.5. Bias here. I'm taking the Raiders. I'm taking the Raiders. Raiders are a pretty good team. They just brought in Devontae Adams. Waller did sign back. They still got Hunter Renfrow. Their defense got better. And Carr is the top 15 quarterback in the league. I believe. He ain't Aaron Rodgers throwing Devontae Adams the ball, but he's more than capable of getting Devontae Adams the ball. And they got chemistry. Yeah. So I would take the Raiders, even though the Chargers are -3.5. I'm taking the Raiders
plus 3.5.
Plus 3.5.
So that means all you need to do is keep it within 3.
Yeah.
And if they lose, you win.
But I think the Raiders gonna win anyway. So
you take them and the money line.
Yeah. Okay. So and then I got
that's a lot of faith you got.
I got Green Bay and Minnesota with Green Bay -1. I'm taking Green Bay. Green Bay got Aaron Rodgers. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah. And I don't know why not Vegas Raiders, but the bookies Vegas are playing Aaron Rodgers like that. Like Aaron Rodgers is still Aaron Rodgers. Like,
they looking at it like he don't have no weapons.
But he Aaron Rodgers like that. It don't. It's the same as when Peyton Manning was in New England.
Yeah.
It didn't matter who he was throwing to. He made Dallas Clark All-Star. He made Austin Collie All-Star. He made
Joseph Adai.
Anthony Gonzalez an All-Star. Like, it don't matter who, with the name on the jersey. The fact is, you got that quarterback there, and you good. And I've never seen Aaron Rodgers not, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He already has a proven track record.
And their defense is pretty nice. Like, they got a nice secondary.
Aaron Rodgers had already thrown to. Was he still throwing to Donald Driver?
Yeah, he was. Donald Driver won his first Super Bowl.
What about Greg Jennings?
Yep, Greg Jennings won Super Bowl.
And then what about Jordy Nelson?
Yep.
And then we had Devontae Adams.
Yep.
And then we got Lazard. And then what do you do for Tunyon?
Yeah, Ryan Tunyon.
And then there was another tight end that was good.
Jermichael Finley.
Yeah, him.
Jermichael
Finley. Yeah, come on, that's Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Him and that old mushroom taking Aaron Rodgers. Psychedelic Aaron. Yeah.
I'll take psychedelic Aaron right now.
Aaron Rodgers be at home getting high as a kite. Okay, Rube, that's your 3. My 3. All right, so first, we got San Francisco 49ers and the Chicago Bears. Hey, sorry to my Bears fans out there, man. Y'all are garbage. Trash. Dumpster juice.
Love the city, but team
Love
stink.
the city. Your pizza's all right. There's a little bit too much dough for me on your pizza, but your team is trash. And hey, I'm a Justin Fields fan, but your football team is horrible. Mm-hmm. So and it starts up front with them. The Bears' offensive line is horrible.
Yeah.
And then your top receiver is Darnell Mooney. But if your line can't block long enough for you to get open,
right?
You know what I'm saying? And Justin Fields running for his life. What difference does it make?
So look like Tim Couch out there.
Yeah, pretty much. So the San Francisco is -7. That means they got to win by 8. No problem, because they're going to win by at least 14. You ain't no way you can tell me 49ers ain't a 2-touchdown favorite. Even if this is the first game or starting for Trey Lance.
Right.
The coaching staff alone. Kyle Shanahan, I ain't got to give him that pregame speech about running the damn ball. I bet you Kyle Shanahan run that ball.
Yeah.
No problem. So for coaching alone, I'm going to go ahead and give San Francisco that -7 head over Chicago. Number 2, I got Cincinnati -6.5 against Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh lose.
Yeah. I'm taking Cincinnati. Exactly. Pittsburgh, you got major question marks at the quarterback position.
Yeah.
You got question marks at the wide receiver position because your leading receiver now is Deontay Johnson. What happened to Chase Claypool? Like, they write him off all the way. And then
next Randy Moss my foot.
Your O-line is trash. You can't block nobody. It's like playing Red Rover. Your best line is sitting there holding on, hoping nobody break through. So, Mitch Trubisky, Menor native, we love you at home, but sorry, you play for a trashy team right now. Now, I will give you a slight edge.
But we do love Mike Tomlin, though.
I'm about to say, we're going to give you some coaching edge, because no matter what, how much we say we hate the Steelers, I can't remember the last time the Steelers had a losing record.
Never had a losing record.
And you remember last year, even though Ben was still there, the Steelers did come out and beat Buffalo week 1 of the year last year.
Yeah,
but
Buffalo. But
they ain't Buffalo.
Right.
And they going against Joe Burrow.
Right, yeah.
And not only is he throwing to Jamar Chase, but he's throwing to T. Higgins. He's throwing to Tyler Boyd. He went and picked up
our cousin from another mother.
He went to pick up Hunter Hurst at tight end. He's got Joe Mixon at running back. It's
got some new offensive linemen.
Yeah, they revamped the O-line, so he ain't running for his life.
Right.
It's too many weapons in Cincinnati.
Yeah.
So that's an easy 6.5. They're gonna win by at least touchdown.
Yeah.
And last is Baltimore Ravens and New York Jets.
Jets lose. Jets are that bad. I don't care what the point spread is.
Jets, you right there with the Bears. Y'all 2 trash teams together.
Y'all starting
Joe Flacco.
My man Flacco,
Yeah.
Joe Fluco.
Joe Fluco. He ain't been good since they knocked the Broncos out the playoffs them years ago. And he threw that Hail Mary pass to the old boy that was on Dance with the Stars.
Yeah.
Jacoby Ford, I think his name.
Jacoby something.
Yeah. So, Baltimore, now this is my thing, Baltimore. Another dark horse pick. I think Lamar Jackson going to win the MVP again this year.
Just to get that pay.
Yep. Just to get that just to prove y'all. You didn't want to pay me. That's cool bet. I'm about to go out here and show out. They didn't sign him to an extension by his self-imposed deadline. Lamar Jackson is about to ball on y'all. It's not going to be a big statistical throwing game because the Baltimore Ravens have, I think, the worst wide receiver room in football. Yeah. They're trotting out Devin Duvernay, Rashad Bateman, and I want to say Prochet. Is they third wide receiver?
Probably.
Yeah.
They begin with a P.
Yeah, Prochet.
Okay.
Yeah, that's their top 3.
Their best receiver is Mark Andrews.
It's their tight end. So it ain't like Lamar is about to go out there and sling all across the yard. But I will say Lamar's going to have at least 15 carries. I want to say on this game he's going to have probably 150. 150 rushing, 150 throwing. But I do believe they're going to run circles around the Jets.
Yeah, because they're running. They got so much run power, it's crazy.
Yeah, and it's because of the threat of the quarterback.
Yeah.
Again, that same thing I was saying about on third down.
Uh-huh.
How on 3rd and 2, like the Baltimore Ravens is the one team you hate being on 3rd and 2. Well, you don't know what the hell they're about to do. Triple option, zone read, play action pass. Like, it's wide open.
Yeah.
And they are great at getting you at 3rd and 2. They're not trying to get first downs on first down. They like, let's get 5 here. Let's get at least 3 here. 3rd and 2, yep, we in there. And it's about to be first down all over again. They are the prototype of that. So they have no problem whatsoever beating the Jets. And the last game of the week, Rube,
Cleveland and Pittsburgh, Carolina.
Cleveland and Carolina. And you already know where we lean. We've already gave you, we jumped the gun. We were so excited. We gave you keys to the game. We told you how to stop Baker. I told you what the hell the coaching staff need to do on offense. Ruben told you his 3 keys. He said Jadeveon Clowney about to eat Baker's lunch. Vegas got this as even.
It's a pick 'em. And you know, if you're in Cleveland, you know who you picking.
Yep. We ain't even got to say it. You already know what time it is. Browns going to win this game. My final score prediction is Cleveland 21, Carolina 17.
My final prediction is Cleveland 24, Carolina 16.
All right.
So we got 8-point victory over here.
Either way it go, we about to bring home that dub.
Right.
Because if you look outside your window on Monday morning and you see some smoke out your window, it's coming from Cleveland. Because there's going to be some smoke in the city if you don't go out there and beat Carolina.
So with that said, we got the quote of the week. Quote of the week is, everything is impossible until you make it possible. Take that with you.
Great advice. And before we get out of here, almost forgot. You got special. What's happening next Sunday?
Next Sunday, we will be at the first opening game for the Cleveland Browns. Tailgate edition. We got giveaways. We got trivia. We got barbecue. Come on out, hang with us, see what's going on at the Cousin Cocktail Tailgate. It's going down September 18th.
Yes, sir. Cousin Cocktails. And we for the people.
Right.
So where do you think the Cousin Cocktails tailgate going to be at? It ain't going to be on, no offense to the other places. I ain't even going to name them. We are in the Muni Lot. We where the action is at. Catch us in the Muni Lot. You will see the table. You will see these 2 handsome young gentlemen right here. Cousin Cocktails in the place to be. Like Rube said, we got drinks. We doing trivia. You might even win you some special prizes. We got merch out there. You will know us when you see us. Come say what's up. Come holler at the Cousin Cocktails brothers while we out here drinking and eating. I will be gone by 12 o'clock because there's a game to start at 1 that I plan to attend. But we're going to be in the building. Hell, we might even be at an undisclosed location at midnight the night before, parking out, camping out before we get to the tailgate.
Yes, no. If you follow us on Instagram, Twitter, or YouTube, just stay with your ears open.
Yep, you might catch a tweet letting you know exactly where to be at a designated time in a designated place to get you some designated drinks.
Exactly. Check your Instagram stories as well.
And on that note, we out.
Cuz isn't cocktail podcast. Cuz isn't cocktail podcast. Cuz isn't cocktail podcast.